Yo, what is up, guys? This is Seward. I'm making a new stream. Today we are playing BASENITE Omega Era Season 1 for the first time on stream. Yes, so about 19 days ago, I think that's like almost 3 weeks ago, insanely enough, BASENITE Omega Era officially released. Now, it was something insane of a launch, in my opinion. Yep, you can hear my voice on the stream. I'm just making sure. So yeah, it's been that long ago since released. Of course, I didn't get to stream. But, however, I am, of course, streaming right now. And I'm hoping that I can stream for a decent amount of time. I'm looking forward to just probably streaming only about, like, you know, an hour or and a half, I guess. May not be too much of a big stream. I could have streamed like earlier ago, but you know I had to do chores and all that stuff. But it's nothing important to you guys, to say the least. So yeah, there is BASENITE. You know, the lobby background shows BASENITE. You know, BASENITE Omega Era. So yeah, and then there's probably like this small mini trailer that I think y'all probably have saw when you get to the map. I used some of the gameplay. Not bad. Not bad. It's not too much, but it's not bad at all. You know, it's a nice overview of, yeah. I forgot that, in the patch notes, I forgot to mention that there was, you know, mythics in BASENITE. There's like 5 mythics around the island, and you just probably saw one of them, you know. And yeah, I'm streaming BASENITE Omega Era for the first time and forever. Okay, so come and join if you can. Now, let's see. Paste. I'm going to check my chat in a little bit, by the way. Sorry if I'm taking a little bit long, in case if anybody's in my chat wondering, hey, Seward, why not looking into the chat? It's because I'm telling everybody in my Discord, which is a dead Discord server, that I'm streaming. I mean, it's still probably effective, I guess. But then when they hear BASENITE and then I ping them about BASENITE, yeah, kind of gets a bit of an irritation mixed with agitation for them. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to, let's see. I would put my party public, but you know, I'm not too sure who would be joining or something. I mean, Black Dragon probably be joining. I'm gonna put myself online, and if anybody I know is online, I could probably put it public. It's just making, like, you know. Just make it too sure. Yeah. Haven't had some people on for a little bit. Kisner's been off for like 2 days. Lemon or Pika has been off for about, like, you know, 9 hours. He recently just like kind of left my server. I don't know why. And Programmer's on a different account, so that's probably not his actual account anymore. And then Game's has been off for about 3 days, and Parker's been off for 2 days, and then Furious Way's been off for a whopping 4 weeks, which unfortunately sucks. But anyways, I'll put my party public, and I'm going to play a little bit of BASENITE Omega Era, and I'm going to be talking about it to you guys while I play it. But once again, very sorry for not streaming for a little bit. You know, I had a lot of things to do when Omega Era released. And one of the main priorities was school. And it should be pretty much one of y'all's main priorities when it comes to y'all's personal life. Because it's the same thing for me. So, right now, the update is 16.20. Yeah, it just took me that long to even eventually do something like that. There was a 16.00, a 16.01, a 16.10, and now a 16.20. This update is actually the largest update of Omega Era. And y'all about to see why. I'm surprised the internet, my internet's is doing pretty well because, you know, earlier today it was not doing too swell. Yeah, I just showed some POIs. I shown some POIs. I mean, grammar kind of sucks like usual. But I'll probably show here. Actually, let's just let the game just show it. You probably might be seeing one of them. It's the new one from this update, and yeah, nice. So what we got on the map? So we got Sunshine Steps, Lovely Lodge, and Slappy Shafts. Those are pre-existing POIs. The Resisted used to be over here, but, you know, there's this new POI, Bush Barnyard. By the way, you can't even see it, unfortunately, because Epic Games likes to, just do be, trolling, I guess, to say the least. But, there used to be the Resisted, but now it's Bush Barnyard, the new POI. And then the new POIs that happened from this, that came earlier this season, was Blossom Burrow, Serenity Springs, Poppin' Palms, and Takahashi Towers. And yeah, Takahashi Towers, like the word Takahashi seems a bit familiar, and that's because the family line of Akira is basically on this island. So the island's known as Kojima. It's named Kojima. And the only reason why is because it's actually a bit of a, it's actually an island that's kind of near, Japan itself. I mean, back then, the earlier BASENITE islands, ones from Omega, no, not Omega, Old Volume, they was also close to Japan, but, I guess that's just that, maybe. They was just probably built to be there, I guess, that close. But, yeah. So the combat SMG is in the loop pool. I mean, that's not too wild or anything because, that's actually kind of the main SMG for a very long time. But our main AR of this season is the Hammer Assault Rifle. And I'm seeing if I can pull a shotgun. Oh, there's another SMG. This is a new one for, BASENITE, the Twin Mag. There's a lot of weapons that is in Fortnite that's actually not been introduced to BASENITE yet. And I have them listed, and I'm paying attention to those weapons instead of, the weapons that you guys are used to, like if I'm just apparently wanting to bring back the pump shotgun or something like that. But to tell you guys the really sad truth, I don't think the pump shotgun will probably be ever coming back. But don't worry, because look at that. The Havoc pump shotgun's in the loot pool. This is the next best thing to the pump. Would you all agree? Maybe y'all would. I mean, I don't know. To me, I probably would, I would say yes. So yeah, that's the Havoc pump shotgun. I mean, it's not new for BASENITE. it was probably like, you know, in season 3, new volume, and probably in season 4, new volume also. But still, it's actually now the main shotgun when it comes to Omega era. So for right now, guys, I will be like, you know, right now, like mostly talking about the story and stuff about this, you know, with y'all, until eventually there might be someone that is, you know, that decided that they could be interested to playing it. And I don't think really anybody that I know of, to be sure, is online. I mean, Eric Plays is online, but probably it's safe to assume that he probably isn't interested in BASENITE, and that's kind of unfortunately the sad fact I have to admit. Black Dragon's on, but he's playing duos. Maybe he could probably, like, you know, step in soon, but, you know, sometimes Black Dragon has to be Black Dragon, and maybe he does not have time for me, I mean, which I'm okay with that. But if he does, then you can come on. Give me a second. Taking melatonin because, you know, it's time for me to take it. I see a notification for Discord, so I'm gonna check that. And it's probably a useless notification. Maybe something that's in my Discord, my own Discord server. And if that is, I'm probably just. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody just left it. Also. Yeah, traps are back. I mean, it's not nothing too surprising. So, the charged shotgun won in a vote recently, and it's now in Loophole. It's not new, but, you know, it got unvaulted. It's part of the, you know, vaulted weapons, and now it recently got unvaulted. Because it gained, like, you know, popularity. Give me a second. What? Sorry, I had to do something real quick. That's just, you know, I guess, you know, all I can say is just my brother. Those are just the 2 words I can say. Oh yeah, the new vehicle. The Choppa, you know, for BASENITE, you know, that's the new vehicle. And, you know, I mean, you know, it works like an actual Choppa, like, you know, from actual Fortnite. And yeah, this is the desert biome. The first time that a map other than, you know, BASENITE old volume has, like, you know, a desert biome, an actual desert biome, since, you know, old volume, I guess. I don't know what I just said right there. Like, a first desert biome, first time a desert biome is on a base island that's other than old volume. So yeah, and, you know, there's popping palms, which, a little bit of a fun fact, this is actually going to be, it was actually going to be the Furio, but to be honest, it feels much more better to just make it known as a, you know, a new POI, and, you know, that's kind of why you see Furious Way's, you know, house right here, just randomly over here, and, you know, this kind of looks a bit weird, but, you know, that's, I guess that's Furious Way's house, and probably that's the way how I redesigned it on the Chapter 3 edition, so I don't know. And this is a recently introduced new shotgun. It was in the community polls, and at first it was actually winning, but it lost to the charged shotgun. So, let's see. But it got into this update, this recent update. So that's a little nice. I'm probably having a little bit of an acid reflux, so I'm just take a sip real quick. And I know here, I probably might have to take a sip much more frequently because, you know, it's probably past the time I probably should be taking, like, you know, drinking, like, you know, caffeine drinks. Dang, so I don't have to drink too much. And cars are back. I was actually planning to have, some other type of vehicle other than the cars, but, we gotta have the good old cars, because you know why? They are like the least amount of, memory. Hey, 12,000 XP. And if you're asking me how much I played for this season, a decent amount, 127. That's my level. Not too shabby, but not too bad at, it's just not too shabby. That's all I'm saying. Okay, that Discord notification is just making me, very paranoid. So I'm checking. Oh. It's somebody that's just spamming videos. And it's not me, it's somebody else. Whoop-de-doo. You know what? How about we invite Black Dragon? Why not? How about we give our boy Black Dragon a chance? Let's see. Just check the loophole, and here. I also forgot that there's a new item for BASENITE, Wild Wasp Jar, and the Crash Pad Junior. I'm trying to find the rest. Oh, I'm lagging, but I probably don't care. Yeah, these vending machines are still here, and I just, this is the new weapon in this update, the Anvil Rocket Launcher. It's just the Anvil Rocket Launcher. And if you haven't noticed, of course, this is not introduced in BASENITE yet. Same goes to the Woodstack Shotgun. So you may notice the path I'm doing. I'm pretty much pulling very wonky, wonky looking, guns. I mean, not all weapons have to be very good. They may have to be trash or, really bad or something like that. And I'm going to be honest, the next update, probably later this week, the new weapon is going to probably not be good, especially the fact that you can't mod it. Yeah, and I gave you a hint what it is, basically a Chapter 5 weapon. And at probably some point later this season, I'm going to have to introduce, mod benches. Yeah. Fishing's also in here, by the way. Let's see. There's fishing. In which we're gonna gone fishing, guys. Flowberry Fizz, that's a new item for BASENITE. I'm checking this out. The Thunder Shotgun, that's also a new weapon for BASENITE. That's never been introduced to BASENITE before. And that's a Havoc shotgun, Havoc pump shotgun. I'm just only taking the charge because, I mean, why not? I mean, pretty okay with the charge. The Nemesis AR, that's also a new AR for BASENITE. It was actually going to be the Ranger assault rifle that would actually make a return to the loot pool, but I just thought maybe the Nemesis AR actually was pretty good after all, in my opinion. So there it is. Of course, it's just there. And unfortunately, I'm just gonna probably just go ahead and drop the Havoc, the charge. Just because why not? And there's zombies still. New volume. Really, the only reason why they're still here is because, if you're playing this map and you're playing the playground mode, like what I'm doing right now, really, other than looking around, what's really the further point of playing it other than, if it's not just you looking around, if you're just grinding the living crap out of the, the total amount of, would you say it? What you call it? Activations for my for the game XP. Which if you would do that would be a bit generous, and I would say thank you for that. But I mean, there got to be a lot of people that's consistently playing. But, other than that, like, really, there's not really much active things that's going on for the map. That was a horrible launch. That's all I can say. Can you please come? It didn't, but it broke something. I'm forced to have to fight this guy. Airstrikes are back in the loot pool. Probably not y'all's favorite type of thing to be in the loot pool, but I mean, it's there. So, respectfully, suck it up and be a man. Says the guy who's not even a man, who's not sucking up at being a man on in a 1v1 build fight against Furious Sway. Because I, like usual, suck. I mean, that's that. I mean, that's, your average Seward. This is the new POI from this new update. The resistor used to be over here. I mean, if you want proof, I mean, there's that tower. It's now the last remnant of the resisted. This POI, if you read from the patch notes real closely, it has been said that it's been like, that some of the buildings were unknown, but like, some researchers thought that this is from like an old POI, known as Bushy Barns from Cosmos, if you guys remember that. However, where's the barn? Where's the farmhouse? Where's the, the lake and all that stuff from Bushy Barns? All it is just a very limited amount of things. This is not from Bushy Barns. So what? So, it's not Bushy Barns. It's just Bush Barnyard. It's unknown what happened to the other pieces of that location. So unlike the Poppin' Plaza update from Cosmos, in which, the entirety of Poppin' Plaza just spawn in, just like that, from a rift. Dang, my throat actually kind of hurts for some reason. Dang it. So unlike the Poppin' Plaza update, which, the entirety of the Poppin' Plaza location just basically spawn in, this time, just only half of Bushy Barns spawn in. The rest just, it's unknown. But hey, I mean, this is the first time we have a farm location since Cosmos. So, what I would say for it, like, whoop-de-doo, or something, I don't know. Or hooray. Yippee. Or, what do you guys think I should say? I don't know. I'm trying to see what happened, like, I'm trying to see if I can get rid of, this irritation from my throat. Yeah, just in case, guys, party's public. Oh yeah, this is the tactical shotgun of Omega era. Now, I compare this to the actual TAC, and they're literally basically the exact same thing. Except this shoots faster than the TAC, if I'm correct. Yeah, it should probably be. But like, the magazine size is just shorter than the TAC. So it's a more balanced version of the TAC. And, of course, that's the auto shotgun that we have for this, for Omega era. The Maven auto shotgun, it's not bad. Especially the fact with the buff, 102. I mean, usually it's probably like, I don't know, 84 damage. If I'm correct. And if you guys haven't noticed, of course, the, like, ever since New Volume Season 5, there was this, like, whole, buff to the weapons, and that's the new AR. Actually, Yeah, it's been introduced several times. Maybe, I don't know. Did I remember introducing it in Season 4 of New Volume? You're dead. 3, 2, 1. But in case if I didn't introduce it, I mean, yeah, this is the new scope weapon. I'm glad there's no scope glitch, because for some reason Creative has that recently. When it comes to weapons that are DMRs, or basically moddable weapons. So I'm gonna fish. See what we get. That's the new pistol. You know, for the last 2 years, I was just going constantly to the sidearm pistol to be the pistol, like the main pistol of BASENITE. But just this season, that's been dropped off, and now that's been vaulted for the first time ever. Now we got the Ranger pistol as the main pistol for, you know, for BASENITE now. You know, of course, it's not bad. Especially the fact that with the buff, 31 damage from an uncommon pistol. And I think usually it's probably like 27. I may be incorrect. You know, the buff kind of makes the weapons a bit more insane. I don't really see anybody complaining about it. And I don't even see anybody actually even talking about it at all, also. Maybe it's because I never mentioned about it in streams or from patch notes. Purple Havoc. But I'm just going to probably just go for the Maven for now. Yes, I'm a monster. So I'm just going to throw this Wild Wasp jar. If I can throw it to the angle of the zombie. Yep. He's dying. Help him. Okay. Yeah, fire traps also are new to BASENITE. Cool. And now we're literally just going back to Serenity Springs. Maybe we need to go for the chopper. Now, I saw y'all's reviews about this new map, and I'm also going to talk about it like a new video. Like, I'm actually highly anticipated to probably talk about it in a new video, even though it's like 5 people that voted on the second poll, and then the 3 people voted on the first poll, and all that stuff. But most of y'all, when it comes to those 2 polls, most of y'all voted for, like, you know, 2 of those seasons. Like, this season and last season is not very good. And it seems like Season 4 New Volume was basically y'all's last, like, you know, to you guys' opinions. Season 4 was apparently the last great BASENITE season. And it seems like it just took a turn to a different direction, just like how it, you know, BASENITE, I said BASENITE, Fortnite Chapter 5 did, pretty much. And all I gotta say is this, you know, until I talk to you guys about it in the commentary video, I get New Volume Season 5, it had potential, but I literally failed to hold that potential. I basically shot myself in the foot and just couldn't do really much anything from there. You know, I probably had like a lot of things that I had to do at that time. The map, I thought was probably okay. Or pretty good or something like that. It's not bad. It's not more better than this map. But I thought I was going to, like, you know, do something. I was highly anticipated to, you know, continue more of updates for BASENITE in Season 5. And if y'all really pay attention to the updates, y'all might have noticed that I was, of course, still trying for BASENITE. But it's just, ever since y'all actually said something about it, about the map, I'm going to be honest, I lost, let's see. What's the word? What's that word I always say? But yet, now I'm, like, forgetting it. I lost that potential, I guess. I'll just probably put it like that. You know, I just like lost that momentum of wanting to like continue more like onto the the baseline updates for that season because y'all said that y'all didn't really enjoy the you know the map and the season was not too good and all that stuff. If it was a different story, if it was like a different timeline where y'all was like, hey, the map's actually kind of goated. For some reason, it would give me potential to just like do much more to it. But I noticed that like since I failed at that part, it just made me feel lack of interest on doing much things for season 5 and wanted to do stuff for this map, in which was originally going to be like new volume season 6, but I dropped new volume at the end. I think it's time for like a new beginning, although new volume was not particularly that long. By the way, this is one of the new Bifics, Akira's hammer assault rifle, and just with the buff, look how strong that weapon is. I mean, 42. But if I were to find a purple Ranger assault rifle, which is actually kind of one of the rarest weapons on this island, then we could discuss about what would be the strongest. So season 5, of course, I get that. I lost momentum of wanting to like continue on to that season, and I was wondering like I was literally ambitious on trying to like introduce as much POIs as I can, like how season OG was, but it's just I wasn't trying to like make it a whole another entire rebrand of season OG from Fortnite. It was basically a bit different. I'll talk about it like later in a new video maybe. But when it comes to this map, when it comes to this season with that recent poll that I've done, I really question why y'all really think that it's not very good. Because, this season's starting off, like, to be very good. I'm actually, like, changing up things. I'm introducing new weapons that have never been introduced to BASENITE, left and right. Really, I'm about to get small for it. And I even introduced a new POI already. In literally 2 weeks after this season released. Of course, that was the same norm that I was doing for pretty much all the new volume seasons besides season 4 with the location thing. But, really, the season barely started. Either way, so it's just that. The map, I probably get it. I probably remember, like, I definitely did watch the video like 2 days ago, maybe 2-3 days ago, about how the Fortnite map really lost off its charm after chapter 2. Even with chapter 3 in or something like that. It was just that perfect to the point where Epic Games just really didn't even have much room for their map. It's just basically, it's really taken it to the point where I'm looking at this map and I'm like, really, did I do too much onto this map or what? And it seemed like it because, looking back on old volumes map, like, for the first 2 seasons, if I'm possibly correct to remember, literally no biome was on the map. There was going to be a snow biome in season 1 because it was like a Christmas season, but I didn't have much memory at that time. If I had the cell memory, that wouldn't be the case, and I would actually have the snow biome in that season. But it's just like it was from like chapter 2, season 5. It was back in chapter 2, season 5, so something like that happens, and I'm not too surprised about it. Heck, I was trying to make a frozen version of the Liberty Lake and all that. Yeah, this is probably one of the rarest weapons in loot by now. The Ranger AR it's still in the fishing spots, and I just actually decided, like, it's, I just think, yeah, it's probably okay to, like, have it in a little pool. Even if it's just only in the fishing spots. I took it out from the loophole, but it's in the fishing spots. Let's see. So I just noticed, like, comparing it, I compared this map too much of trying to, like, make it feel a lot like Chapter 3 Fortnite. The fact that it has 5 biomes is pretty crazy. The only biome I remember that I remember introducing in BASENITE, of course, that is not on this map is the corrupted biome, and it's not currently right in here now. If it was, there would have been 6 biomes. So if I was just correct, so if I'm correct, I feel like I went too hard onto the map and introduced a lot of stuff. And now I feel like, in the upcoming seasons, it's very hard to determine on what I could do with them. But I'm making seasons to just be like, 11 weeks long from now on. So that not only we have 10 weeks of, like, a BASENITE season, it'll give me time to probably prepare something like that. Just like, wonder what I'm gonna have to do for the next, season for Omega Era. And yeah, and I thought looking at this map, it was actually the best baseline island. So that's why I nicknamed it, like, the last and the greatest. When you look at this map, comparing it to Old Volume's map, you definitely see a huge improvement compared to Old Volume. You look, like, if you was back in 2021, and if someone time travels back and said, "Hey, Seward made this map," Seward would be making this map in like 3 years. You would you and probably me, myself, would be laughing at that person, because if I would just go for terrain skills that I had back from 2021, my map would have been easily a joke. Because, although it has the charm, it's just, it's just blocky as crap. And all that stuff. So it's not like, that everywhere. I just noticed I invited, Black Dragon, like, earlier ago, and just, he just went on playing trios. That's fun. The only mistake I had for this map is, I think if y'all have noticed whatever the frick that is, y'all probably have been questioning what that is. And long story short, while I was working on something for Takahashi Towers, I was in the Mega City, gallery, and was pulling out props to see if I could match it for, like, that top tower over there that has, like, the time on it. And I actually pulled this out, and for some reason, some, props in Mega City literally just has no collision. It literally has, like, no collision. So, let's say if I take a helicopter, man. Let's say if I take a chopper, for instance, and fly over it. What do you think I would wreck into it? And then, like, oh yeah, the prop is broken or something like that. It's gone now and all that stuff. You may be thinking about that, but since I said no collision, I think some of y'all probably get what I mean. Because I think all y'all should be knowing what, no collision means. So, like, let's just, like, take the chopper up here. And look, when I reckon to it, yeah, it just seems like if it's never been there. So I was trying to delete this and even pickaxe it and even shoot at it. No resort happens. It's just a stupid glitch that Epic Games have not fixed from the galleries, from the Mega City gallery. And they still, to this time right now, have not fixed it. And it was for the last several updates was like that. And every single new update that has been from this season, I thought it was going to be fixed. It never got fixed. So until then, we're going to go ahead and make fun of what in the world that I've mistakenly done up here. And all I get respond back to whatever you guys are thinking about this. Let's just say, the Kraken event is happening on BASENITE. Indeed. That's Season 2 leaked, guys. I'm trying to find out what more I could talk, because I think this stream is just, If you guys hear something in the background, I'm kind of sorry. I'm trying to figure out, what more I could talk about, because there really ain't anybody. And I guess maybe I streamed at the very wrong time, and I get that. I had a few times planned to stream on the weekends, but guess what? Your boy Seward, of course, was hyper-focused too on other things to the point where he couldn't have time to stream. Classic Seward. I find more wild wasp jars than firefly jars, if I'm correct. But yeah, other than that, I just thought that this map was going to be likable to you guys. And at every extent, I'm trying to, improve the map much more further. To the point where, y'all might be used to it. Maybe a lot of y'all are not too used to it yet. And I understand that. But, okay, I thought that was somebody. Okay. And he died for a moment. But maybe sometime later, we'll get used to it. Back then for myself, I wasn't used to the Chapter 2 Fortnite map at all. I remember I would, be that type of person that want the old map back or something like that. And by about the Chapter 2 Season 6 event, it was the last event that I was expecting Chapter 1 to come back in. Of course, at that point, my expectations would be a joke. So, looking back onto the Chapter 2 map at that point in time, I'm just why would I not be too much everywhere about Chapter 2 Fortnite when this is the chapter I played the longest on? So of course I just, look into Chapter 2. And I got used to it. And now I miss it more than Chapter 1. It's kind of insane to say something like that. And, it is my opinion about this, that which maybe most of y'all might not agree with or abide with at all. But in my opinion, Chapter 2, to me, is kind of better. It's pretty much better than Chapter 1. It's kind of, a bit of a controversial type of opinion, but, a lot of, there could be people out there that also does agree. I've been in this BASENITE session for 40 minutes! That's a typical Seward right there. Being in the BASENITE session for 40 minutes. And yet in a Battle Royale session and something like that, for just only a little time. I got more XP, and I level up. Nice. Still nobody? Okie dokie. Yeah, one of the main reasons why I actually had the encouragement of streaming today was because, you know, one of my friends, Impro Gamer, was wondering if I would be able to play, you know, Fortnite Creative today. And I was telling him, like, you know, 10 in the morning that maybe, like, I'll try to look forward for it, hopefully. I'll try to, like, you know, stream playing it today. And guess what? I am here, and unfortunately, he's not here. So yeah, y'all might agree, of course, that, like, you know, this may not be like a great time of streaming, but I mean, I'm probably gonna stream for like a little bit of an extent for a little bit. I just noticed the session's 40 minutes. Was just in the game once and for all. Let's see. Yeah, there's one item shop. I haven't saw it yet. It's, to be honest, it's just boring. Like, you know, the current item shop we have. And of course, that's, you know, the item shops, I guess, to just, like, you know, say the least. They're gonna have to be that boring. You know, at times. Oh my gosh. Copyright song? No. Okay, so I'm gonna probably try out, like, a, you know, an actual BASENITE, you know, match, you know, with the storm. Because, you know, like, yeah, that entire time I had the storm disabled. That's why you probably have noticed. Like, that's probably why y'all probably, like, you know, are wondering, where's the storm? Sewer, where's the storm? You know, I placed in Playground, and, you know, something like that has been in existence since New Volume Season 4. You know, it's a pretty cool option for those who, you know, wants to watch, yeah, wants to check out the, you know, the stuff. That's me whistling. You know, although this this spawn only looks a bit simplistic for a battle royale, I'm gonna be for real. This is probably, like, you know, my favorite, you know, spawn island for what in the world, for, like, you know, for BASENITE. It just like it feels much more better. You can see the map a little bit, but then like once the game starts, the map controller just gets enabled, and yeah. And if y'all haven't noticed, of course, which the entire time I haven't too, I haven't like talked about it. There is the volcano. This is the first time the volcano. This is the first time a volcano was on a BASENITE map since like what beta BASENITE? Very long time ago, 3 years ago. So we're checking out, an actual BASENITE match. That'll just be like unfortunately, just playing by myself. I wonder what I'll be dropping. I'm thinking about that landmark, but I'm the type of guy that's just like, I want to load things up before I even play. Because when it comes to these maps, it's just weird that like UEF and terrain still exists real well, despite render distance. However, when it comes to this terrain, it's something else. I kind of wish like in games or something like that, it would spawn in all the terrain, even if you're playing on Nintendo Switch, and it'll apparently crash your game. But I just kind of feel like maybe it would not be much of a bad idea. What's this cool thing? The Sky Dome changes, and then it changes again in about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, it's looking like a big storm that's coming up. Hoping that the next stream would, I'd be able to stream, on the right time, and people may be able to check it out. And maybe we could get some, BASENITE gameplay again. Kind of miss playing with y'all. It's been 2 months, since I streamed and all that. And the reason why is because I kind of feel agitated, even, wanting to stream or something like that, knowing that there will be somebody in my streams, like in the gameplay of my streams, that would just, like, what? That think that they control the stream and they want me to kick somebody, like if I'm, their servant or something like that, and they just want me to kick somebody, and kick pretty much everybody except for him, and some other people that, he's friends with, so that they could play squads, when, as far as I remember, this is not a Fortnite squad stream. It's basically a BASENITE stream. Sure, like I back then, did some other type of content other than BASENITE, like in the exact same stream as BASENITE, but really, nowadays I'm not that type of guy that would just like go crazy with the whole, playing actual public lobbies. But I think that changed because of a recent update. Yeah, hand cannon. You may be like, oh yeah, I ruined hand cannon, like, BASENITE, but this is of course a new one, so this is still count as a new weapon. And with whatever the freak my character was doing right there. So yeah, of course that's new hand cannon right there. It's not the old one. It's not the Legacy edition. But yeah. Is my channel working, or is it just me? I may not be. I'm, I may not be correct about that. You know, maybe it is working, but I don't know. By the way, if you guys haven't if you all have noticed, like, you know, or wondering why am I, like, you know, yapping too much, it's only to just, like, not make me just make the stream feel so lonesome, and I just, like, you know, maybe have that feeling of wanting to, like, talk. And plus, I'm very hyper, so, like, usually whenever I'm talking about something I'm interested to, I could be, like, you know, my hyperactivity just triggers. It literally just pulls the trigger, and I started just becoming like a freaking chickmunk. Just want to talk about anything in a millisecond. And I would be yapping and yapping and yapping until anybody would probably be mean to me about it, and then it'd be like, you know, just question about it. And that's something that my brother, of course, had to go through every single day. If you have to ask him about that, go ahead. Go ahead? Go ahead. And my brother's creating a 2.1 magnitude earthquake right near this house. If y'all heard the stomping. Why did I just... I don't know why I keep continuing doing that. I guess I'm just too wacky sometimes. Hey, we got a purple thunder. Yeah, this is a landmark of, you know, some buildings from an old Nouveau and POI, like, you know, Cyberetia. By the way, if you're wondering, like, you know, what is this flag? You know, in the BASENITE universe, is not National Women's Day flag. Rather, it's actually like, you know, the national flag, like, you know, national BASENITE flag. It's actually, like, known to be the flag of this island. I wish I, like, you know, could make actual flags, but, you know, I'm not on UEFN, so of course I'm rendered to things such as that. Guys, look, I'm in Final Zone. I just noticed I didn't even drop the volcano. I didn't even drop to the volcano this game. I'm sweating so hard on a match that I'm not playing, that nobody's playing against me with. I'm such a no-lifer. I just got a message that Ketchup saying, forgot this server. I actually forgot about the server. And I'm not too surprised yet. Surprised at the same time. I'm clipping air real quick. Watch me hit this clip, guys. Yep, I clip him. And my brother just got jump scared, I guess. By the way, the sad thing that y'all probably have not noticed is that me and my brother is going to have separate rooms, so you may not be able to hear his, you know, annoying but humorous type of himself ever again, unless if he's in my room. But I mean, some of y'all probably like, you know, be freaking saying hooray or something like that, because I guess he's probably like the peak of annoyingness on my stream. And to be honest, I mean, you know, sometimes he's not. He can actually pull something that's pretty funny or something, you know, that I feel like I want to have for a clip. You know, one stream, I looked at a new emo back from Chapter 4, Season 1, and, you know, I was just like, there's a new emo, guys, and then, you know, it's just playing some weird, creepy music, and then my brother freaking out of nowhere just said, oh, well, the intro just changed, I just noticed, and then, you know, I'm just like over here, just sitting here, just menacingly, you know, just wondering what am I doing in my life playing Fortnite, and it just said this emote's creepy. While claiming that my name was Timmy Turner, apparently. Oh my gosh, I just clipped somebody. And I'm dead. I came in like a wrecking ball. Watch for the emote, watch for emote. There's the emote, there it is. Report player. Stream sniping. He died. Haha. What an idiot. How stupid can he be? And his name is YouTube Seward. Wait. Wait, am I the YouTube Seward? Wait, was I the stupid one? Wait a second. YouTube Seward? Nah! I was the one, bro. Bro, I'm getting too much XP from creative maps. That's kind of insane. Oh my gosh, man. I'm sleepy. We played this one match, and since nobody's here, I could probably safely assume that I probably won't be able to have anybody. But, I mean, you know, it's not that bad. Why am I flying to the spawn island? I just noticed. We're gonna land to the place that most of y'all are probably just, you know, wondering what it looks like. And you probably saw it in the trailer. I thought that was the prime shotgun for a second. I mean, I don't know why. Give me a second. Watch this. Take this, you filthy zombies. Okay, so it literally just... I don't know. What the frick is this game anymore? If this is one of the mythics. I'm taking damage, by the way, yeah. I had to create my own lava because, you know, first of all, this is on a meteor. Weirdly enough. Second of all, yeah, I used a meteor as lava, by the way. It's kind of weird, but if you get used to it, this actually looks freaking beautiful. You know, and talking about all the pieces that we have in creative, yeah, they don't work. They have not been working for like the longest time because Epic Games does not want to be so epic. They want to be lazy games. That was not a good joke, right? And I have a little bit of a parkour thing. I mean, how many parkour maps when you got this? See, look, I just passed a parkour, you know, challenge. If you haven't, if you don't pass that, you are absolutely the most horrible player I've ever, like, you know, heard of. And you're horrible. All that stuff. And I'll be for real, I'm the horrible player because you know why? I probably have, you know, my fair share of times that I probably may not be able to make the jump and then all of a sudden, you know, fall off. So why am I talking? If I'm the one that's horrible. Internet is not being friendly right now, and this is probably one of the reasons also why I'm probably also going to end this stream, like, you know, probably after this match, you know, after playing a little bit of this match, because, you know, the internet just does not want to be friendly anymore. Said I have enough of your little shenanigans and BASENITE crap. Get off of me and, you know, go play Tomodachi Life and all that stuff. Quit wasting your time. Quit horsing around. Quit horsing around or something. I don't know. Oh my gosh. I'm tired. I say that too many times. It's just, I'm very well tired. The melatonin's definitely kicking in because it's been almost an hour ago. Hey, purple charge. Okay. Is it just me, or when it comes to lag, it's just the charge does not want to do anything? I'm stuck in the corner. Just please break it right now. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Freaking die! Freaking filthy monsters. And they're dead. Nice. POV, your brother's playing Roblox right at that moment. Whenever I think about Roblox, I think about how it just jumps me to 300 ping for no reason. You know, just, my brother's just, he's like, I want to play a game of it, and, you know, just, like, tries to load it into the game, and the ping just soars up in the air and up into the stratosphere. And it's just, like, you know, it's really hideous, and I believe y'all would probably not survive a day with something like that. And guess what? This is what I have to go through. Bro, like, okay. Is it just me? Oh, it's finally want to render that. Okay. I'm even survived that, I'm even surprised that, something like this still, like the game's still functioning. Even the stream too. I'm gonna put this in my job. Oh no, the storm, guys. Also to replace the Hinkin with the fishing rod. It's kind of a bozo move, but still. Yeah. Barely mentioned about this, but there's also zip lines. It's really, like, you know, not too much mentionable. I mean, it's just, there's only 3 zip lines on the map. There would have been 4. Like, you know, there would have been a 4th one in the desert, but, you know, it's just kind of too lazy to just introduce that one. Because I already done, like, all of, like, major stuff. I did a POI. I introduced new terrain and all that stuff. And, you know, what more do you expect? And, of course, after all that waited, I didn't got anything. My brother's gonna wreck it. Of course, why? This internet's horrible. Okay, what in the... I'm done. I'm dropping the freaking fishing rod. Once again, I'll say this once again, POV. Your brother's playing Roblox and he's trying to load in a game. The internet's just dying. I don't think it would be happening for you guys because y'all probably have more better internet than me. But that's a struggle I have to go through every single day. Almost every single day. Oh, finally I get something. But it's probably not in the fishing, you know, fishing spot. Okay, finally! Purple twin mag. Jeez, man. I'm probably just too, like, you know, I'm very, like, impatient, but it's just the thing is, though, is that when you're trying to do something, and then, like, for the 3rd time, the 3rd or 4th time, it's just like, nope, I'm not rendering that. It's something that just pisses somebody off, like, somebody like me off. Now I got a harpoon gun, so I don't have to worry about that for sure. Is there some fish left? I'd be an idiot for just doing this. No? Alright, build battling nobody. Again. Crank. I'm on height. Look at this circle, by the way, guys. This circle's kind of not pretty looking. Watch this, guys. 360. Why didn't it do a single thing? 360. Oh, it did not stop it. Yeah, might as well put myself to probably private. I really don't think, you know, I would be having anybody to play, but I mean that's fine. There's always next stream. You know, back then I would be like, oh no, man, it's the end of my world, and all that stuff. That was me back in 2021. At the time, of course, I peaked, and all that matters to me was just Fortnite creative. And nowadays, I'm just kind of humble myself a little bit more to not be like that type of person. But of course, like when you think of it, it's just bizarre that I'm just talking to myself most of the time, but still. Watch for. Okay, watch this. Oh, there's the email. There it is. Watch for email. Wait. What? I lagged. Hollow, if you're watching this, frick you and your freaking Roblox thangy thing and all that stuff. Alright, well, that was out it. Bill fighting on spawn. Okay, short stream. Hey, there's 2 people that's playing. Imagine if somebody. Nope, it's just 2 other people that's playing. I mean, you know, okay. Shout out to those 2 that decided in 10:24 Eastern Daylight Time to just like, you know, say, hey, let's just probably, you know, try this map BASENITE. And nice. That's nice. I'm go ahead and get off for tonight. I'm very tired, but nobody's there to stream. And like I said, it's okay. There's always next stream. At least I got to stream, you know, of course, BASENITE Duval, BASENITE Omega era. To y'all, and y'all got a little bit of a glimpse on what it is. And basically, I just kind of like set up a little bit of my own propaganda, just like say, hey, this is why BASENITE Omega era should not be like criticized, really. It's actually just a bit more better than we think. It's only probably, you know, me not streaming that you probably think that it's not good. And if that was the case, then okay. But I mean, yeah, I should probably not be yapping too much. You might not understand what I'm, of course, saying, but yeah, I have not like spent some time just streaming and all that stuff. But yeah, thank y'all so much for watching the stream. If you have watched the stream, of course, I'll see y'all on the next stream, where hopefully we could get people to play, and where I can hopefully probably play early, to the point where like it's not at the exact same time that most of y'all probably have to go to bed because of school. You know, I don't have school now, by the way, so that's that. But oh my gosh, I'm tired. I'm so tired. I said it too many times. I'm not freaking Flame. If you get what I mean, on Discord, his online status is I'm tired. Like, my guy is so tired. He might as well be named Tired. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time for the stream. Have a good rest of your night or day. And I'll see y'all later. Bye, guys. Take care. And yeah.